Hey there folks, Wrel here. Today we're going to be reviewing the Fresh Meat Pack, which is an extremely inexpensive starter bundle in PlanetSide 2. To get the too long didn't watch right out of the way up front, if you're a newer player and have any interest in spending money in PlanetSide 2, I'd recommend picking up this bundle. In fact, it's the only bundle I've seen so far that I would outright recommend based on its value. Now, the Fresh Meat Pack comes with the NS7 PDW, which is a Nanite Systems SMG, meaning that it can be used on all of your classes and all of your characters. It comes with a 1-day 50% experience boost, and it also comes with the Indar Dry Brush camo, which will also be available to every class, weapon, vehicle, and character. This bundle is only available through PlanetSide2.com at the moment, and you won't find it by searching in-game, so you'll need to log on to the site and then go through the shop. Now, the Fresh Meat Pack is going to run you $1.99 in the US, and if you have a membership, you get an additional 10% off, but it's for that reason that I think it's actually worth the buy. Normally, 1,000 cert weapons like the NS7 PDW will cost you 700 station cash apiece, or 630 if you have a membership. And I personally prefer buying weapons with cash instead of certification points, because spending 1,000 certs on a weapon is, to me, pretty wasteful. You could have been putting them into your suit slots or your attachments or upgrading your abilities or what have you, and those are the things that you can't directly buy, and they oftentimes have the most substantial impact on your gameplay. Most weapons in PlanetSide 2 are side grades, which further emphasizes why I don't want to waste certs on them. The NS7, however, and just SMGs in general, offer a very different playstyle than what you're given by default. SMGs have the best hipfire cone of fire in the game and are meant for closer ranges than a carbine, but further ranges than a shotgun. Infiltrators, for example, they don't start out with an SMG, and they don't even start out with a scout rifle, so having one opens up a completely new playstyle for you. And a lot of the footage that you'll see here is actually me playing heavy assault, as they don't really have access to weapons that offer these sorts of advantages either, unless you end up buying another SMG. The NS7 PDW in particular is a little bit of an odd duck in that it has a good deal more range than other SMGs, thanks to the lower damage fall off, but at the cost of damage output at closer ranges, thanks to the lower initial damage per bullet. But even with that, it more than makes up for it through accuracy and reload speed. Now, I've reviewed the NS7 PDW in the past, and that video is actually still relevant if you want to give it a look. The only thing that's really changed since then is that the MKV Suppressed was released, which is basically a suppressed version of the NS7 PDW with a negligible increase in its rate of fire. Do yourself a favor, do not buy the MKV Suppressed. There's a reason that I haven't reviewed the thing yet, and I don't plan on it until they make some changes. But the link to the review is in the video description below if you're interested in giving it a look. So the SMG is far and away the best part of the bundle. If you are the kind of person that thinks weapons cost too much in PlanetSide 2, it's kind of hard to argue with a $2 change in playstyle. The bundle also comes with a 1-day 50% experience boost. Now, these boosts are given to your account and then they need to be activated on a character. Once you activate a boost on a character, it will then consume it, meaning that you can only use this once. You don't get one per character or anything crazy like that. So this to me is more of an added bonus because experience boosts count down their timer regardless of whether you're online or not. And since it only lasts for 24 hours, you basically waste the thing if you don't activate it when you know that you're going to have a lot of time to play. So the best use for a short boost like this is maybe on a weekend or a holiday, or you can just binge on PlanetSide 2 for a while. Outside of that, you can also think of activating a boost during double experience events, and that's also a good way to make use of the bonus. And last but not least, you get Indar Dry Brush camo. And this to me isn't exactly the most attractive camo in the world, but it might hypothetically be one of the better camos in the game as far as actual detection of your character is concerned, because it's a disruptive camo pattern that helps break up your silhouette. I'm personally of the opinion that camos don't work that well in this game regardless, unless it's either nighttime or you're dressing up like another faction, but some more research would need to be done before I'd be able to say with certainty one way or the other. So overall, the Fresh Meat Pack is a worthwhile buy for players looking to change up their playstyle by adding an SMG to their arsenal, or players who just want a new toy to play with, and it'll cost you less station cash than any other weapon in the game. The added boost is a nice bonus for players without memberships, but 1-day boosts are a bit lackluster in general. The added camo will give you something besides your standard faction colors to represent, and it can be applied to all characters, weapons, infantry, and vehicles across your entire account. If this video has been interesting, helpful, or entertaining, please feel free to like, subscribe, tell your friends about the channel, and if you'd like to check out the full review on the NS7 PDW, I have left you a link in the video description, and also if there are any bundles that you're interested in a review of, or if you'd like to discuss the one that we just talked about, then leave those thoughts in the comment section down below. Thanks very much, folks. Wrel signing off.